Hi, crafty friends. You guys, I was at the antique store and I saw the neatest hand-painted birdhouses. And so I thought, we can kind of do that with some napkins. So I got this little birdhouse from the Dollar Tree and I just put a coat of white paint over it because once we pull the ply off of the napkin, it becomes really see-through. So I want that white to be the backdrop, not the natural wood color. So just keep that in mind when you are decoupaging with napkins. Whatever the background color is will come through that. So like I said, once I got it all painted up, I actually thought about when I started this was going ahead and decoupaging the roof part of it also. But I decided to add something to that so I didn't have to do the whole roof. So we're going to take the plies off. I just use a couple pieces of tape and they pull off super duper easy. This was just one ply, but especially napkins that have a couple plies, sometimes it's a little bit hard to get them off of there. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just cut the napkin because for the size of the birdhouse, we're just going to need one side of this. I'm going to try my best to just kind of lay it in sections, but sometimes I would use little bits that come off of the napkin as kind of fill-in areas. And the great thing about this is once it all gets on there with the Mod Podge, you really can't tell where the napkin begins, where it ends, so you can add, if there's any open areas that you want to add some color in, you can just take parts from that and put it on there. So I started on the front of it, and the little perch is sticking out there, the little piece of wood. So all I ended up doing was just kind of pushing the napkin down around it, and that worked out pretty good. I didn't know if I would need to cut it anymore, but it worked out. So I was like, yay to that. And then what I'm going to do where the hole is I'm just going to kind of tuck the napkin back in there because we'll add a little bit of Mod Podge over the top. Sorry, my voice is still crazy, but we'll add it over the top and then just let it dry really good. So it looks, once I started getting the whole thing done, I was like, well, the top kind of looks a little bit messy, but again, no worries. What I decided to do was, when I was cleaning my craft room, I found this moss. So I thought, oh, we could kind of layer it and make it kind of like chunky along the top. And then it would just kind of hang over the edges. And then once I did that, I actually added a little bit around the perch. I thought that would be kind of cool to do. So I just hot glued this in place, easy peasy. Funny, I put these fingers on and then I forget to use them. All right, friends, look how adorable this is. I just think it's the sweetest. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to follow the page for more crafts.